the Pod Network Entertainment.
The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are the speaker's own. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only. This program might include strong images or language and may not be suitable for all audiences. This podcast was mainly created for fun and entertainment, and because we're the only podcast that has a big enough bravado to talk about all these. Viewer discretion is advised.
Had dinner before this. It was really cool. We had steak, and sashimi, right? Just like really cool, right? So obviously there's an event today. I'm not expounding on that, but like it is part of the topic where
it rhymes with Rappy Lurde.
Yeah.
Rappy Lurde, okay. Yeah, so
Crappy her day.
Crappy her day, yeah. Someone had his crappy her day today, and it's like he got a gift like twice actually. So he got two gifts from his wife. First is a record player, which I have been dying to get one.
Wow.
And it was really cool for her to do that. And then the second one is probably like my favorite album of all time, which is the Foo Fighters album, The Color and the Shape. So it's like Aki, it's like, you know, my nephew told me or asked me this question, which I thought would be a good topic. It was like, what's the best gift you've ever gotten from your birthday?
Ooh.
Because I thought like the best gift that I got would probably be this. It's like the Color and the Shape album. Yeah, from Ali. Yeah, the Color and the Shape album is like my favorite like album of all time. That like walang tapon dun sa album na yun for me. And I was really happy about it because I've been wanting it for years now.
Yeah, but did you expect it though?
No, not at all.
There are gifts that you expect.
No, not at all.
I don't want to talk about that.
We don't give gifts. Like we don't do that.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Or
At
hindi ka, like, do you share stuff with her? Like, for example, if you see it online, do you send her links?
No.
Share that. Oh, this is
It's like
cool.
she just knows that I would love to get like a vinyl record or a vinyl player. Number one,
Right.
So
and number two,
you guys
like she
talked
just
about
knows.
it in passing.
Oh yeah. Just definitely in passing years ago pa. So
Oh, that's nice.
actually happening right now is really cool. So, you know, I thought about it and I think like this is the best gift I've ever gotten. Like I've had more expensive ones, right? But it's the thought, you know, behind the gift that really got to me. Like I didn't cry or anything. Like I'm not
To be loved
super
is to be
emotional
known.
like that. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah, exactly, absolutely. So I thought that this was the best gift that I ever gotten ever. So I wanted to ask you both, like, what was your best gift? Could be recency bias, could be not. Like, totally fine.
Because when I remember, I asked the question earlier. Because when I was a kid, I'd request gifts, and I think, those are cool. Because you know you'd want it.
Yeah, you
So
got toys and stuff. Yeah.
I guess I'll talk about because I'm not really fond of birthdays. People who know me are like they want to choke me because of it. Like, why do you hate your birthday? But last year, I was invited to like just watch a movie at their place by my friends, their place, because I was doing nothing for my day, and I got a cake. It was a surprise thing, you know, the surprise thing, and which I thought, you know, the thing where you don't know when, the dilemma when they sing you happy birthday. I thought
Yeah.
I'd really like that. Like, what do you even do? But at that time, I was like, yeah, keep singing, because I'm just thinking about, wow, this is the first time I'm happy, and it didn't
Yeah.
feel awkward at all. But for planned gifts, so yeah, that was my unexpected gift. That's my favorite, and that was just last year. Could be recency bias, but also very heartfelt after you know the years of loneliness. If you know, you know. But like when I was a kid, my aunt gave me a 3DS XL. It's a limited edition.
That's a
stuff.
good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
I requested it though, so it's kind of like not as, of course, not a surprise, but it's
Sure.
broken now. But I kept it, and my aunt already passed, so It's something that like, oh, I remember her because of this. So
Yeah.
it's something I
I've
cherish.
never
Hopefully, I fix someday.
I've never had a console gifted to me. That's pretty up there.
Yeah,
I guess
what
like
a
that's
nerd.
one of the more expensive ones too, right? Like,
For
you
sure.
don't normally
It was
get
still
one.
relatively new before,
True.
you know.
And it was,
So
up there when it comes to the
yeah.
expenses for
Before
sure.
you took it
Yeah.
for granted, I'm gonna say that to give Nuna more time. You take it for granted sometimes that you
Mm.
afford it at the time, and then life happens, and then you're an
Mm.
adult now. You have to buy
Yeah.
your own things. So of course
That's
now
true.
it's
Different.
Shit,
yeah.
never really thought
That's
about
mine.
it that way. Yeah, like now that we're all earning, that like it's something different. Like you're getting to become an adult, and like obviously you need to pay for your bills and shit. And
Yeah.
it's like you don't normally have like the kind of leisure or the kind of I say what's the word I'm looking for? It's like you
Allowance.
basically like allowance, like you take it for granted because people give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like you have to pay for it because you can't really ask someone. Like you can't
Mm-hmm.
at this age, like at 32, you can't really ask your parents like, "Hey, mom, can you buy me
Yeah.
iPhone?" It's like you can't really do that
Mm-hmm.
anymore.
Unless that's your life,
I
good
Yeah,
for
mean,
you.
unless
good
yeah,
for you.
the parents have the means to do so, which
Oh
is,
yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah, not really far fetched too, especially in the
Yeah.
K-pop fandom world. Like I think there's a lot of rich K-pop fans out there,
Mm-hmm.
so they can probably still ask
Who
that.
gift
Like, oh
who
yeah.
gift what's
Mm,
this, like luxury brands,
mm,
luxury bags, items to the K-pop idols
for sure.
that they
They
love.
buy them Hermes. And it was like,
Mm-hmm.
fucking like I saw that like at one point. I think it was one of the girl groups and they got like an Hermes bag and I was like, oh my God. It's like
Yeah, I think it
I
was
gave them get like I the thing that I gave for K-pop idols were like nag-ambag lang ako dun sa cake na binigay sa kanila. That's it. It's like I can't do the Hermes, man. I just can't. You were saying, Ping? Ingrid?
I
Sorry.
think it was Itzy. It was Itzy who received, like, I'm not sure if it was from a management or like a fandom, but they all
Sure.
received like AirPod Pros, like the
Mm-mm.
the
Yeah, yeah. Like
headphones.
I think it was Les Seraphim. Are you?
Oh
Is it
shit,
Itzy?
yeah, it
Yeah,
could
Les
be.
Seraphim. You may drawing.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Besides a five
Mm.
member group.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Then I remember IU gave twice Chanel and iPhones
Mm-hmm.
and Gucci.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I
Damn.
guess that's different
Wild.
too because like it's it's an idol to idol kind of thing. But yeah,
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
they
not their birthday though. But yeah, just going back, Ingrid. What's the best birthday gift you've ever had?
Well, I have two in mind.
Mm.
One one was probably when I turned 7 and I came from summer school, and I had to attend summer school because I transferred from a different school to a new one, and then I
Holy
had
crap.
to
Okay.
basically habol with the credits or
Mm.
just maybe to easily make myself acclimate in the school. So
Yeah, yeah.
I attended summer school, and then usually summer falls on my birthday, which is this month.
Mm.
So what's this? My parents surprised me after summer school. I remember our car was like an Altis, and then when I entered the car, there was like balloons in the car inside.
Aw.
Yeah,
wait. That's
and
so
that was
cute.
like such a peak core memory for me as a 7 year old. And then when I got home, they opened their room, and then inside there were all like balloons as well, like other decorations, and then there
Wow,
was
you
like
see that?
endless paper bags of gifts from like, I don't know, my family, my ninangs and
Forever
ninongs,
21.
from them. Forever 21. What do you mean?
It's like endless Forever 21 bags, just like rummaged
Huh?
around.
No,
It's
I
For
was
like,
the
7.
store.
oh yeah, oh shoot, yeah, you were 7. Yeah, okay, 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 okay. Sorry.
So it was just like toys and like
Toy Kingdom.
clothes. And then
Yeah.
there was even like a paper bag full of like 20 bucks, 20 pesos. That's like,
Mm.
I don't know. It was just like a lot. So that was like one of the best memories for me for my 7th birthday.
Mm-mm.
And then probably the best one. I mean, I was able to receive a lot more, I guess, noteworthy ones, but it's more of like the thought for me. So the
Yeah,
second
it's
one was
mm.
when I turned 20. My mom knows that I love Japan and I love anime and I love the culture. So not wouldn't say surprise, but like she bought my family and I tickets to go to Japan for my
Mm.
20th.
Nice.
And then
Mm.
we went to Disney World, and then we basically just celebrated my birthday there, which was really fun.
That's
Yummy.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can I just say and comment on really quickly? It's like, remember those Toy Kingdom gift wrappers, yung kulay orange? You
Mm-hmm.
say like peak memory on when you were 7 years old. Like I can still remember what they looked like and the joy that I got to seeing the orange gift wrapper of Toy
Paper
Kingdom.
bags.
I
Yeah.
think that was like, oh my god, whenever I see those I was so excited. So
When you see like a big box
oh yeah,
of
100%.
of like
Mm.
with the wrapping paper.
And you tend to gravitate towards the idea of like if it's bigger it's better. Nung bata ka.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually felt it earlier as well because the two gifts that I got were like pretty huge. So I was so like bumalik lang siya. Like parang nag-backtrack lang siya sa akin na, oh my God, it's a big gift. Like I'm so excited for it and stuff. So that was pretty cool. A lot of thought, when it comes to getting those gifts. Like, for Bobby, the birthday last year and plus the 3DS and for the both of us, all those things. And it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's the topic. Welcome back to the Kingdom Podcast Season 5. This is Yuki, this is Ingrid, this is Bobby.
We're back.
The dweebs are back. And we have
Yay!
we have a topic for you guys that we wanted to discuss. So these two guys here went to a fan meet, and it was really cool. It's like I all of the stories that you guys told me about it, and want to really talk about it briefly and talk about the group in general. So NMIXX, you guys went to the fan meet. So what was it like? Were there songs? Were they performing? Was it just like a lot of talking, things like that?
It was honestly pretty long. Like normally,
Mm,
It was a mix of both.
right? It was like a concert and a fan meet. But then
okay.
I also wasn't expecting to attend it. It was like a last minute
Mm,
collaboration with a management, and
mm,
I was so glad that I was invited and was given free tickets as well. And
mm,
then it was like like a full on concert and fan meet. Like they did like games.
mm.
They did what's this? What else did they do, Bobby?
Well, there
They do
were
like
the
they
of course the VCRs. Well, I was just brought by
oh
me as
yeah.
well, just to clarify to everyone. That's the story, because I know people asked if TKP was coming, and
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
yeah,
2/3 of
well,
them,
we
at
did.
least.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So it was a mix. There was VCR. The VCRs were there was a story for the entire event because it's like
Mm.
science. It's like a science
Mix Lab.
story.
So it's called
Yeah.
NMIXX Change Up Mix Lab.
Yeah. And so there was that. The VCRs were that story. They were making potions of like love and funny, and personalities of the members and stuff. And
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
there were segments where they danced to the random dances, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a concert technically because they
It
sang all of their
was.
hits plus B
They did.
sides. I'd expect like if you're a fan meet, you'd only sing like your title tracks. That's what happened to
Yeah, maybe
Stacy.
like three or
And
four songs, right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
and for Twice's fan meet last time, I think they
The
didn't even
Oishi one.
perform. They didn't even perform at all, as far as I
Oh
know. So
wow.
so NMIXX gave us a treat for like I think that was
It really was. Like I
and the
was
live
not
vocals were
expecting. Yes. Oh my gosh. When we were there, Hyung,
Mm.
when Lily was singing, actually basically when they were all singing, we were we were looking at each other like, oh my god,
the goosebumps. How do you say
goosebumps.
that
Like
in
I feel,
Korea?
and then I was thinking, oh, Hyung would have loved to
Mm.
hear Lily singing live.
To make it up to Hyung, we got the Lily photo card. That was
Oh
random, by the
yeah,
way.
yeah,
It
that's true.
was. It was.
So
Oh
that
yeah,
was
you
meant
still
to
owe me a photo
happen.
card. Damn it! Like I
Yeah,
should meet up with you guys.
it's with me. It's with me.
But
So
we are planning to meet soon though.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
we
that's
have.
Like
true. Yeah,
maybe
I mean, we have to.
early June.
early June. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we
Yeah.
have to. Yeah, there's a lot of things. So I haven't, to be honest with you guys, like I haven't heard of the comeback yet. I haven't
What?
listened to the song. No. So I did it on purpose though. Because I wanted
Okay.
us to I wanted to listen to it and react with you guys. Because I know that you've
Oh.
seen it. So it's not it's not an evil episode, but I just wanted to
Mm-hmm.
watch the MV with you guys. That's
Okay.
probably something I should have said prior to this recording. But
Yeah, we're
I
doing it
totally
right now.
forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I wanted
I think
us
that's
to.
okay with me.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
sure.
Like, let's maybe pull up
The
the
video.
music
Sure.
video. Yeah. What was the
Can I
title of their
just
comeback?
Know
Run for
about
Roses?
me.
Oh,
Know
no,
About
I'm
Me. Okay, okay,
sorry.
okay. Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
before.
I think
Can
that
I
was a
just say,
pre-release.
this is like
Yes.
a full circle thing. My first episode was about NMIXX, right?
Oh yeah,
Was
it
it?
was.
I
Yeah,
think it
well,
was.
unofficially, I think
Oh,
Young.
okay.
There was a one
I
of
think you pulled
the
me
one of the
in.
yeah, I did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One of the first times that we talked about NMIXX was when, you know how everyone was just feeling a little iffy about them because of OO and Tank.
Mm-mm.
And then
Yeah.
Jenny
How
left.
they're
Oh yeah, I remember
yeah,
it
all that
now.
stuff.
Oo
And then
nga.
to prove you wrong, I showed you their performance
Yeah.
singing live of Love Me Like This, and then I had to pull in
I remember it
Bobby
was.
to
I,
get
I
his
also
thoughts.
remember it. What you showed me, Lily's performance of
Hmm.
the Bruno Mars song. I think was that it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think
The joke lang.
Finesse,
yeah. Finesse.
It's
Yeah,
finished.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
maybe.
So yeah, I wanted to
Remember when
react
we had
to this
2 hour
song.
episodes, you guys? That's
Shit.
crazy.
Yeah. Remember that 2 hours
2 hours, yeah.
episode? Let's not do that again, please. Yeah, this is like way better. So, let's react to it like all together. I know you guys have seen this. I haven't. I did it on purpose. Para lang I can save it for
Okay.
here.
Are we
I'll
gonna do the watching it together and pressing it all at the same
yeah,
time?
yeah, yeah. yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because yeah. Um okay, all right, let's do it. Ay, wait lang.
This
Have
is
you guys pulled
slept
it up?
on. Not to be like
Wait.
overhyping, not to be like an overhyping fanboy.
Yeah, it's like 2
This
months
is
ago na
slept
pala.
on.
What the hell?
Slept on.
Exactly 2 months ago. It's like March 17th.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh dang. Wait
I thought that See That was really cool, like as a comeback.
It
Pero
really was.
you guys hyped this up for me by saying
This is
that
more my style. That's what
this
I'd
is more
like
your
to
style.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think this is everyone's cup of tea, I would say.
Okay, so it's not
Probably
gnarly.
too brave of me to say, but
It's not gnarly.
no, it's not.
We
It's
love
not in
gnarly
that
exclusively.
stature.
Yeah, let's
Except-
talk
We
about that
love
some other
gnarly.
time. No, we don't. We don't love that.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it.
TKP,
Bobby, you good?
Gnarly. Okay, yeah, we're good.
TKP gnarly. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, go. They got budget this time. Look at that.
This intro itself, bro.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
I love this.
They sound so mature now too, right?
Yeah,
It's bittersweet because the babies sound
they're gone
like
now. They're
adult
women now.
Adult now, yeah.
Who's this singing? Like I forgot her name again. Like I always forget her name.
Kyujin.
Kyujin. Yeah. You know,
Bass vocal tone.
I kind of see Wee in a lot on her.
Mm.
With her, yeah.
Yeah.
They both look like cats
Yeah.
in a way.
I like this chorus.
Wanna you down, down on our japa.
Oh, goosebumps.
Oh my god.
Lily 100%
Dude,
improved. dancing.
Lily, long hair, just like God.
I know. I think finally they realized that she looked. This was her look. The long hair.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm. Lily pre-chorus is insane.
JYP can do something like this? What? Dude, this is really
Ooh.
good.
like Bobby and I were saying how much mature and more womanly they feel now. Like they kind of like understand who they are as a concept and as a group now. I know we
Sure.
said that the last time, but this one just, I don't know.
Something shifted in that company for some reason.
Like it still has that like mix of like sounds, but then it's a lot more. How do I call it? It makes more sense.
Yeah. Like I always ask this, like not always, but there's always like that kind of conversation with us of being like, who is the top girl groups right now, right?
Ganda ni Bey?
Does
Or
this
sorry.
does this comeback kind of like put them up there in the top
They're-
5 conversation?
I'd love to have them in the top 5 conversations, but the general public won't do that.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
like obviously we're gonna only talk about like what TKP thinks because TKP is
The
the only
TKP
thing that
top 5?
matters to us. Yeah, I love it. I love this comeback.
4th gen pa rin sila, di ba?
Yeah, they're 4th gen.
Yeah.
So
4th
that's
gen.
kind of the struggle. For me personally, I'd love them to be in the top 5, including New Jeans pre NJZ, or is NJZ 5th gen?
Okay,
They're 5th gen.
But before
Yeah,
we
they're
talk
5th
about
gen.
that was a beautiful music video
It really
Beautiful,
was.
loved it.
and song.
I'm
Okay,
so
you-
No, the
happy.
song
you-
was
the
better.
song-
The song was
the song
better,
pretty-
100%. The song was better
Best
than the
comeback?
music
No.
video. This is how you hyped it up for me. You said that this would probably be their best comeback yet. So I was really doubting.
What is your
the
best
conversation?
title track for NMIXX?
I can't disagree with you, but
This
I
is
can't
it?
really.
No?
Yeah. Like I can't disagree with you, but I can't really wrap my mind around it being the best one. It's like I will not disagree because it's an awesome song. It's like it's so mature, but you got Biol Biol Biol. You got what was the other one before that? When they were running,
Well, they
a
have
whole lot.
Dash.
Dash. There you go.
Oh,
Dash.
Yeah,
Dash was good. Dash.
Dash was really good. Dash
I remember
was
we
amazing.
reacted to it.
Oh, yeah.
In a TKP eval.
We did,
episode.
yeah. I mean, we have Sonyar, which was amazing too. We got
Yes.
Dash, See That, and then Know About Me would probably be the last two, right? So they are on a roll, I would say. Like and that's why like I asked you, like when it comes to the TKP like umbrella, is this
Top 5.
putting them in the top 5 conversation of girl groups? Because obviously the top 1 girl group right now would be probably aespa, right? I mean, it's
Yes.
pretty up there.
Yeah.
Well,
And then we're
even my
looking
friends-
at. Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah. Even my friends know that I don't even have IVE as my top 5 in 4th gen.
Not
Which is-
anymore. Yeah, not anymore. I
Yeah.
think.
I don't know. I think IVE's music never really hit me. Maybe once or twice long. I think I liked ano yan? Baddie. Everybody hate Baddie.
Oh, yeah,
So it's like, okay,
love
maybe
Baddie. Love
IVE's
Baddie.
not for me. So there's aespa, there's New Jeans pre NJZ,
Mhm.
but there's also Sarah Itzy. Well,
Sarah,
Itzy is out.
Itzy.
Itzy's out now, unless this new comeback is a new.
Oh, I
flavor.
haven't seen that one yet.
But there's Idol
But-
as well.
Oh
So-
yeah.
With the recent D brand with Idol, right? Like that's
Idol.
yeah, that's something interesting. And I like it's funny when they dropped the G. I started calling them Idol years ago. It's like I dropped the G ever since before, and I was like when they dropped it and I saw the teaser, I was like, oh, I called it. It's like
I don't know. Wasn't it supposed to be pronounced as idol and the G wasn't even
I know,
yeah,
right?
but
So
yeah,
there's a
I thought so
parenthesis.
too. I thought so too.
But
That's
I
why they
guess
had the
in the
parentheses.
name itself. Maybe
Yeah.
the name, the spelling itself, they just debranded, I guess.
I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
if true, but I think the G stands for girl, and
Yeah.
they just don't want to be like exclusively
Uh-oh.
girl.
Yeah.
That's what I
I think
thought.
that's why.
nice.
Yeah, so that's good. I think. Anyways, so top 5. What's our top 5 anyway for 4th gen? Because there's a lot.
I mean-
Luna's 4th gen. You're a Luna stan.
I think
Yeah, no,
in a
Luna's not
previous
top
episode,
5.
I don't remember anymore because I felt like we haven't recorded in forever. But Hyung and I, we actually named our top 5.
Mm.
I don't know if I remember mine, but
Yeah, I can't remember mine either. But like
But
as like a
definitely
general
aespa
thing,
is
yeah.
there.
Right now, like when we're ranking it right now in 2025, we're probably looking at Espa, we're looking at
Mm.
New Jeans, pre
Sarah.
NJZ, Sarah
This
maybe.
definitely the Seraphim.
Yeah.
I'll add Sarah
Um
in my top 5.
I don't know, like ITZY should be maybe number 4. And then I don't know if this is our 5th one.
I'm adding Stacy to mine.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, sadly, I wouldn't say they are at the moment.
Yeah,
And
they're
mix.
just not like
Yeah.
NMIXX. I thought it was Stacy. Really? NMIXX not in top 5 yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in my opinion, I wouldn't think so. But if they continue with this route and this kind of sound and concept as well,
Mm,
just like what we said about Le Seraphim with their comeback with Hot, I think that was the episode where we talked about their top five.
sure.
Um,
I mean, Twice is still there, by the way.
yeah, oh yeah, they
So,
are. But
Third
I
gen.
guess if we're saying like fifth gen, fourth or fifth gen,
mm,
I wouldn't say they're there yet. But if JYP continues this kind of treatment for them, I don't
pretty
I don't
sure,
see how
right?
it's yeah. I mean it could be possible. It's just that they have to be treated a lot better in terms of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
promoting them and
They
marketing
need
them.
something. They really need something marketing wise. They're
Yeah.
funny.
Like
We saw
mm-hmm.
how funny they were in the fan meet,
Yeah. And the fan
despite
meet
the language barrier.
and Bobby and I were talking about how imagine if this concert was promoted a lot better. It's so
Mm,
weird because I mean
Don't get us
for
wrong, it was kind of full.
JYP it was. But then
It should have been
I
full
even
full.
I heard about them coming back here for a second fan meet, but I wasn't aware of it. If, for example, let's say, is it too much if I compare them to a different group? Like, let's say,
no.
Espa or La Seraphim. La Seraphim is going to be coming here, and ticket sales already. I think it was like last week, like first or second week of May, and I
Yes.
was aware of that. But then for this group, which I believe has a big fandom here in the Philippines, it's strange for someone like me and Bobby and even Hugh Young not to see it in any of our social media. So it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I see
upsetting
that.
for me for them.
Though, as
Yung
someone
backing,
who's
no.
like, as someone who's in the buy and sell side, I think I gauge how popular a group is based on the buy and sell side. It's so hard to sell and mix stuff, you guys. I still have like sealed albums of their second album. It's not selling even for 50 pesos. So I think
Wow.
the fandom in the Philippines isn't really as vocal or
Big.
big,
Mm.
but a marketing push wouldn't have been bad, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know if I just hope that the last fan meet, the one we attended, was enough for them to come back. Because some
Mm-hmm.
groups are like, we're gonna come back, but they're like,
But then it
we hope
takes
to
a
come
while.
back. It took 2 years before
Yeah.
NMIXX came back to the Philippines. I
Mm.
think 2 years ago was also AAA, which they
Mm-hmm.
they don't remember as well,
Mm.
but they didn't mention. But it's sad to think that way because JYP groups are really great still.
They are.
But they're not promoting like not to drag heroes as well,
Mm-hmm.
extraordinary heroes or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I forgot how to mention their name, but they are like really siblings with NMIXX in terms of the push JYP needs to do for them.
Mm.
Because I think the general public should know NMIXX as well, like how people who doesn't even like K-pop, like Twice. There
Sure.
are Twice stands, diba? Parang because of what is
That are
love being
non
trending.
K-pop fans. Yeah.
Mm.
ITZY was also like big, even to the non-biggest K-pop fans. So I wonder what went wrong in JYP.
I think it's just a question of whether or not JYP as a company have faith to back them up when it comes to that. Obviously, marketing is a thing. Like they should market them more. They should give them better songs in a sense, and they've been doing well when it comes to the song choices. I would say, like from a personal taste.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah,
questions here, like when it comes to that, and which I think we kind of already answered, is are they poised to be the next flag bearers of
answered.
JYP? I think
Sorry.
I don't see it yet. That's the thing. It it's kind of scuffed that we have to still look into Twice. Obviously, like it's not a bad thing. But like Twice is still kind of like up there and are still the flag bearers of JYP when it comes to the girl groups. I think even in the boy group scene, like when JYP as a whole, I think Twice is their biggest money pool.
Yeah, and Stray
And
Kids, of
For
course.
sure.
I mean,
Don't
yeah,
get
Stray
us
Kids, yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah. I'm not discounting that, obviously. But then again, like you can always make the argument, right? Like that Twice is a bigger group than Stray Kids. That's
Of course.
always
Yeah.
like an argument. And I'm not saying that I'm agreeing to that, nor am I against the idea. But it's like JYP has always been like a big girl group company, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, like starting with Twice.
And
Kasi
relatively, even if NMIXX isn't as big, I think there's still like the girl groups of JYP right now. Even NMIXX is more famous than, let's say, I mean Nexus, the one we reacted to, just
Yeah, yeah.
debuted,
The
and Kick,
Japanese, the Japanese group.
yeah, and Kickflip. But there's NMIXX is still bigger than them in a way, I think.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
But this is something that came to mind. Like Black Mamba wasn't really favored by many, right? By aespa. So people still bringing
Agreed.
up OO for NMIXX, but aespa managed to bounce back. Does it like what will it take for NMIXX to like have that bounce back? I mean, granted, there was also the Ginny controversy of like
Mm,
leaving, so that
yeah.
may
Which could
have
have been a
a
factor.
factor. Yeah,
Yeah. But then we could also say the same thing for the Seraphim with
With
Garam
Coachella.
leaving as well. So what? No,
Coachella
bro.
and Garam. Yeah, yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
It's two
Coachella and Garam.
controversies
Yes, yeah, it
because
is. But
yeah,
yeah,
Fearless was good as a debut, I think.
Oh
yeah, it
yeah,
was. Yeah.
that was a decent
Well,
one.
I mean, from the very start, we even before they debuted, we have already been saying that these idols are one of the greatest in terms of like being triple
Yeah.
threats. Like they're great singers, they're all amazing dancers, they're beautiful, they have great personalities. I think it just so happens that we're in this era in K-pop that everything's just so it feels a bit oversaturated, and it's
Right.
because now that they're I feel like they're in the up and up, but it's a very gradual and slow
Mm.
pace.
And K-pop is
Um,
kind of falling off.
they are sort of, which we can also talk about in another episode. And also another factor is since they are fourth gen, fifth gen, but then they only found their stride in recent years. Yung fan that they're reaching out to are
Yeah.
I would say
Either in a different group
pre-adolescent or like
already.
teenagers, or maybe
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
or yeah.
It took
So
them a while to find their
The
stride.
girl
And
group market is so hard, man.
oh yeah, I mean it has always been historically difficult
Always
when it comes to
been.
the girl
Yeah.
groups. Yeah. It's so competitive. And we've always been saying this over the years, like when it comes to how we view. And that's why we tend to talk more about the girl groups than the boy groups in TKP. Because there's just like at least for me, right? And I'm pretty sure like you're gonna agree with me to a certain degree. There's just more interest for me towards the girl group compared to the boy group because the boy groups are amazing, don't get me wrong. Pero there's always that big of a gap when it comes to what kind of level of success the boy groups have. And that's not discounting anything from any boy group. Like that's not me hating on boy groups. Not at all. It's just a matter of like I'm my peak interest is like towards the girl groups talaga. It's just a more competitive scene. And you just want to see these, these women succeed. There's just something about it. Um, and not discounting the boy groups. I love like there are boy groups that I definitely love, but then again, like I'm not really in the loop when it comes to the K-pop like world compared to my co-hosts here. But it is what it is, right? Like when it comes to the things that I'm interested in, I have a lot of things to say. And can I just say this, and this might be a bit controversial, as far as JYP goes, I think the perfect package when it comes to the girl groups that they currently have is NMIXX. When it comes to the triple threat thing.
I love that.
Mm,
I agree. it's just unfortunate that they found their stride a bit later
Too late. Not too late, right? You can
in
never
the
be too late.
industry.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
just a
say it's
bit
too late.
Mm.
I feel like with this comeback, I mean, of course, I'm rooting for them, obviously. So I'm always going to say that. Um, since I also like Bobby and I, we also watch them apart from their music, apart from
Mhm.
their performances, because they also have great personalities. So it's
Yeah.
something that I can't really wrap my head around. Like, how come they're not, as it's
Right.
just such a how come they're
It's
not as big? And
it's
I
Yeah.
not
want
a.
them. Yeah,
Oh,
go
continue, Luna.
Bobby,
Sorry. You first.
go.
Okay, so mine is just like it's not a Suzy situation where Haewon's the only famous one. I think
Not at
Not at
all.
all. I don't know.
no,
Not at
right?
all. No,
All
no,
of
no.
them have their own like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bay is so like
It's not a
ang
Miss
laki
A
ng
thing.
fandom
It's
niya.
not a Miss A kind of thing.
funny,
Yeah.
funny,
Funny
pretty.
and like boyish and like
Yeah, the
crazy.
pogi and then the vocal
Yeah.
tone. I think Bey has a very nice vocal tone.
Vocal tone.
Uh,
Yeah, I
Mhm.
Para
agree.
siyang cursive kumanta. That's
Mm-hmm.
nice. And then
Mm-hmm.
Solyon is like, uh, she attracts like a women fan base as well, and
Yes.
she's like a Sana daughter,
Mm-hmm.
Sana's
Mm.
daughter,
In terms of being so feminine, like Mion.
and who when do you
Mio.
see an idol that's like their it girl per se in the group who can also
Mm-hmm.
like belt notes
Right? While
alongside their main vocalist,
dancing.
because there's
Yeah.
Lily also. Lily's the main, right? So
Liz the
She
main,
kaya
yes.
is.
nila, if Lily's absent, Leon can, maybe all of them can actually just carry
Mm-hmm.
each other. And Kyujin,
Mm-hmm.
apparently, not apparently, I've seen Kyujin get hate for being a great dancer. Is that crazy?
Yeah.
Over dancing.
Well, cause
They call it over dancing. That's
honestly,
stupid.
I feel
I call
like
it jealousy. Okay.
you would yeah, I was gonna get to that. It's
Yeah.
just them being jealous because she is a really great maknae. She even has the potential to be a Hyuna, a Suzy. I think she's one of the maknaes, right? Aside from
She is.
Yeah.
And she
yeah, she
ate
is. And
first.
she did. Oh my goodness, she looks so grown up now. Like Bobby and I were saying, when the camera
It
would
was so
pan,
sad.
was this would pan to her, and then we would
During
see
the fan
how
meet.
like grown up. Yeah, during the
Yeah.
fan meet, and we would see how grown up she is. It would be like, oh, I remember the days when she was still
Thanks for
like a
bringing me to
baby.
the concert, Ingrid.
I'm sorry. Okay, I told you that. I
They're
mean,
gonna come back.
I
They're
did.
gonna come
I
back.
no, I did tell you after the fact because.
Yeah, like,
But
that's the
anyway,
thing, right? You told me after the fact.
but bro, I was so busy, man. Like I just anyway. I mean, I did tell
Okay.
you that Bobby is more of an answer
Mm, sure.
than you.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow, I feel like a
Alright.
younger sibling right now.
But thank you very much, Lunari Global, for inviting me and for
Thank you, Lunar
letting
Global,
me experience letting me experience the concert and
for
finally
letting them
seeing them.
experience the concert.
Yes. Well, you kind of told us that we were gonna be the representatives of TKP whenever it's
That's
like an
true. Like
event.
when it comes to an event, yeah.
For
I was
Water
telling
Bomb,
them.
you told us, "Oh, go! You guys represent TKP." So I was like, "Okay, I don't think Hyung would mind."
When will this be uploaded? Next week?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
See you and then friends.
Yeah, they're going to
without Hyung
they're going to another event. Can I just say like
to a third event.
to a third event without me? And can I just say this, like, may rumors na may pupuntang Girls' Generation member. I don't know.
Oh, it's not a rumor.
Oh,
They confirmed.
they are.
Hyo. They confirmed
Oh
Hyo
my
today.
god!
They confirmed
Solid.
who?
Hyo.
I know.
Hyo
Hyo.
yun.
Ah,
Hyo.
Hyoyeon.
Hyoyeon?
Yeah. Hey, to be clear, we don't have music night passes. We're just media.
Yeah,
Oh
we're
shit!
media.
Yeah,
We're-
you're right.
Yeah.
Ah,
we don't.
sucks
So
on
don't-
you.
Oh no, we are. We're music and expo.
No, well, the one I got just Expo. So Nuna's betraying me. I'm
So
kidding.
yeah, like she's betraying both of us now.
I mean, no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no.
the
Though,
thing.
to be fair, I did
Bobby, I'm doing
did.
the same thing.
send my form as me, like not as TKP. But
That's true. So just to be clear, Bobby's going there for TKP, and then Ingrid's going there for herself.
for Hyo. No, I'm kidding.
That sounds so bad when you say it in that way. But like,
No, but we'll see you guys. In all
Yeah, we'll
seriousness,
definitely see you.
definitely.
Anyway,
Definitely.
Guys, final thoughts.
I mean,
we're here, like we're in the twilight zone. Final thoughts on NMIXX. Are they the true underdogs for
They are.
K-pop?
yes.
I rarely
feel
use
like-
the term underrated, but they're so underrated.
Yes. I feel like underdog would definitely be the term for it, which I don't want it to be, but then sadly they are. I just
They're
feel
really
like they
being
deserve
slept
more
on.
attention.
Yeah.
Yes, they really
slept on.
are. Like, guys. Ugh.
In NMIXX's credit though, I think di ba may collab before na parang New Jeans, Les Seraphim, NMIXX, they sang twice songs and stuff. I think NMIXX is like kind of like the last group standing there in terms of like just consistent, no controversy, etc.
Not at all.
Yes,
So, like,
controversy,
they're-
etc. They
Less
kind of
con-
are. What do you mean? It's
Oh,
a
really?
controversial
If
thing,
you-
but it is what it is,
If you
right?
remove the Jenny incident,
That's just a member leaving, I think. But
I
the
don't think
hate
there's
trains towards
not-
like Les Seraphim and
yeah.
stuff, way worse. You won't wish that on anyone.
Oh yeah, 100%.
you could say that about Hyung. He hates the surf.
Wait,
Not
no,
anymore.
I
anymore.
don't hate Les Seraphim. Let me just point
Okay,
that out.
fine.
I hate what they did, like the company, and
Coachella.
how they, Coachella. I really hated that. That's one of the most controversial things in
Okay.
K-pop that happened. It was really rough, but
Okay,
their
hate might
comeback,
have been a
hot,
harsh
fucking
word.
amazing. I think we did a
did.
reaction to that, right? Yeah, we did.
Get
We did a
Wilson,
Les Seraphim song.
Yoonjin, Love
So, yeah.
Twin.
Really cool comeback. Hot was amazing. So yeah, freaking A, guys, don't sleep on NMIXX. They're
Please.
probably the next
so
best
they can
thing
come back.
right now. Yeah, and they're gonna come back.
And when they come back, it's gonna be 3 of us there.
Yay!
Right, universe.
Depends. Lunari Global sponsor us.
Let's go, Lunari. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys.
Give
Lunari
me a
Global. You guys
give
are
me
awesome.
give me a free ticket next time so Hyung can join us. Yay.
Give us backstage passes. Thanks. Well, that's the show. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We'll be back for another one next week. And yeah, see you again for the next one. Peace, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left
The
is
Kingdom Podcast is brought to you by the Kingdom Podcast Creative Team. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at the Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Thanks for listening to the show and see you next time.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.